Right, so on the traveling video, the truth about police being able to identify aggressive tactics is because when you're being aggressive, i.e. tailgating, erratic lane changes, cutting someone off, swerving at oncoming traffic, you now are interfering with the person's God-given right to travel freely. And that's so because when you initiate an aggressive tactic, which often you assholes on the highway that are afraid to speed are not only demonstrating aggression, but you're also demonstrating fear because you're afraid that you're going to be the lead car that the cop sees and that he pulls over. So you push the bumper of the car in front of you to try to nudge them up another 10 miles an hour to make them go faster and you to think you're cloak and dagger safe behind them. First of all, the moment that you use a tactic or employ a tactic, a fear tactic and an aggression tactic, you are now becoming the officer that interfered with the person's right to travel freely, safely, because the definition is to travel safely from point A to point B. So if you get on someone's bumper and their braking distance has been interfered with and you could cause an accident, you have now interfered with the car in front of you's traveling authority and ability, which is the free God-given right. So that's where the perversion came from in the slip. Now, that's not justifying traffic stops. I could go on 95 right now and write $1 million a day in tickets of people tailgating, erratic lane changing, and using aggressive tactics that violate another person's right to travel. The enforcement of that is actually the protection of the other person's traveling authority and ability under the law. Because the moment you do that, you interfere with their ability to operate that vehicle in a safe manner. You get on someone's bumper, they get cut off, they brake, you hit them, you cause a 3-car accident, a shit ton of paperwork, and you have violated that person's traveling right, which is why lawsuits and things exist, because you've initially gone and interfered with that right to travel. So I wanted to clear that up from the Truth About Traveling video, because that's very important for you to understand why police do what they do. And that's still true that they pervert, but that's being completely cleaned up right now and fixed. So understand, if that aggression tactics, you are actually violating another person's traveling authority and ability, because you have taken away the ability to operate that motor vehicle in a safe manner. And tickets for that, because the system's going normal and they're not just going to write tickets anyway. These will be full market price tickets. You're not going to get leniency breaks for aggressive driving and interfering with another's traveling right. These market tickets are going to be like $500-$600 tickets when you get caught doing these behaviors, because they're dangerous behaviors and they violate another person's right. Tickets for that aggressive driving are now going to be called interfering with a person's traveling right and the ability to safely operate their vehicle. That'll be a $675 marker fine. So think about that next time you get behind the wheel. And every time you do it, the fine will increase. First time $675, the next time $1,500, the third time $2,500, because you are truly creating an unsafe situation on the roads and highways and interfering in the thing. And that also fixes the revenue that is lost, that was going to other things like road projects and stuff. It is what it is. The moment you interfere with someone's right, you get what you fucking deserve.